I know we don't folks at Bull. Most gonna do your 5 numbers after the name. A little Wasteland Wednesday action over here, a little murder game. Y'all already know how we be is doing. We taking it back to the slums, man. This ain't no Black Ops 2 video. Don't be confused. This is that Black Ops 4. We just back to the same map we were on Black Ops 2, putting in the same kind of work. Most kills I've gotten so far in the game. Game kill confirmed. Game of any mode actually, but I've been mainly been playing TDM and kill confirmed. By mainly, I mean I haven't even touched any other mode aside from TDM and kill confirmed. I gotta get to gun game, man. That's something that they added in. I didn't even mention yesterday in the patch thing. They added in gun game, which is pretty cool, man. I always like gun game, man. It's cool, and I haven't had an opportunity to play that over there. But I've mainly just been rocking that mercenary playlist, TDM kill confirmed, changing it up over there, man. And this is one of the rare instances where I had a very good start to the game. Because normally I'm kind of just die pretty quick into games. I'll maybe get a kill or two and then I kind of pass away and that's that. I use this Hellstone to only find out there's like a dude like right next to me and I'm like, oh no, I was like, he's gonna ruin my streak. And I'm like, hold up, I'm alive? Say word. And he just hit by that Maddox away, man. So I want to talk to you about score streaks over here, man. I want to talk about these kill streaks, man. Marcos is very happy. Marcos has found the happy thing that he's doing right now. And that's pretty much what I got over here. The Hellstorm to me that's not even negotiable. The Hellstorm is so beast in this game. It's so useful in so many maps. You can time it out so well when you want to like use it and put in so much work with it that I ain't even negotiating the Hellstorm. That thing is a must stay. The second one to me that's a must stay is the Mantis. I've been putting so much work. Now, if you run into people that actually know how to play this game and are actually good at this game, I feel like the handful of times I've done it, they've kind of killed my Mantis pretty quickly. They'll pull out like a couple rockets, boom, 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 shoot it from afar, and then the Mantis is done. Now, when you run into people that don't necessarily know hunts with this game or don't have rocket class, because sometimes, especially, you know, that with a lot of us still prestiging and whatnot, I'll have a rocket class that I'll have for anti-air if it gets like pretty bad. I don't really take out UAVs and stuff. I don't care. I kind of just know that they're up there and play a little bit differently and use that to my advantage, I think. As much as I guess an advantage it could be. But if someone gets like a gunship on me, I'll take that down because I'm like, oh, hold up, like that's a gunship, like that's a problem. I don't really have too many Mantises ever put on me, honestly. I don't know if anybody else runs this thing. I don't know. The handful of times I've seen it, I've always felt it comes out of a care package or whatnot. So I'm not really tripping too much over that. And I don't really get too many choppers or anything else put up on me, man. Not humble bragging over here, but just the reality of facts. So, on the flip side, what I'm explaining that is, when I use the Mantis, I'd say almost 80-85% of the time, it gets like 3 to 5 kills minimum. And oftentimes like a little bit more. And the combination to me of Mantis and then the sniper is Nest, which for some reason is lower than the attack helicopter. I'm not 100% sure why. Now it depends on maps. I feel like slums is obviously it's always been historically, right? Like I feel like if I ran that Thresher thing, it'd probably do like amazing here too. And maybe I should think about it, actually. Man, the Hellstorm's so good though. I was just thinking about like maybe I could go because I used to do Warthog, Escort Drone, and like I used to be Warthog, Escort Drone, and like oh man, the Lodestar. It used to be kind of my go-to in Black Ops 2 in this map. So I could do Thresher. There's no Lodestar. I guess the gunship is kind of the equivalent of that, but the gunship's pretty beast to own, even though I probably would have gotten it in this game. But that's more rarity than anything. I like to run streaks that I'll normally kind of get and kind of. You gotta know how good you are at the game and run streaks that match that. I'm not at gunship level yet. I'd probably get it every once in a while, but most of the time I wouldn't get it. And you know, if I had my way and you could switch streaks like midway through the game, then I definitely, you'd see me rocking it, especially early on. Like I would probably rock it the first like 2-3 minutes of the game, and then I'll look at it and be like, all right, ain't working, shifting to somewhere else. Or I'd maybe even switch it till I had like my like specialist kind of stuff and switch to everybody else. I had a little more strats over that, but whatever. But the Mantis and Sniper helicopter thing, to me, that combo is as good as the like chopper. I don't want to say it's as good as, but it's about as good as you could get to the chopper gun of dogs combo that we had in Black Ops 1. Because the Mantis is this like walking tank thing that just puts in work on the ground. And we'll literally go into rooms and like blow them up. Or we'll go over here to this room right here, my right, that I'm coming in right now in slums, and just shoot a rocket in there and pop anybody that's in there. Whereas the sniper helicopter, that'll pop anybody that happens to be outside. So, pick your poison. You're going to go inside, you're going to go outside. Now, the dogs will cover a lot more ground than the Mantis. Don't get me wrong. It's not a one-to-one comparison over here. The dogs, the chopper gun was, like, amazing. There's nothing that'll ever come close to that. But I feel like this does a little bit of what that used to do, man. And that's a lot. Like, that's already, like, saying a lot in this game. And then you got the Hellstorm, which kind of helps you get over there, man. That's the thing I kind of like. All these are 300 points away-ish, right? Like, I feel like, don't quote me, and obviously this is all using that cosmic device. I don't even like run it without it. I've never take that thing off, even though I will say the stem pack thing where you heal quicker, is what you should be running in terms of gear. Like, that thing is like, it's almost OP a little bit how good it is. But I run the Cosmic Device just because I like to get my streaks a little bit quicker. And I think it goes between like 500 to like, or 550 to 850 total. So it's pretty feasible to get it, especially in a game where like he'll confirm, especially if you're kind of getting tags and putting in work over there. You'll end up getting it more often than not. You end up putting that kind of level of work that you're looking to put into, man. So that's kind of where I've settled in score streak. I think you flip the attack helicopter for the Sniper's Nest. I've had a lot of success with the Sniper's Nest, man, so I haven't changed it, man. And it's pretty cool. And one thing I like about the score streaks in this game too is that they give you like a little bit of like of a warning. They kind of give you a heads up when they're about to run out and stuff. So that's pretty damn tight as well. And I think we put up a 52 spot. I think that's what we saw, 52, whatever his own titles, whatever the hell I ended up putting up over here, man. So we put in that murder game. We laid down that work. I don't want to see this guy quick scoping people, man. Don't show me this kind of stuff, man. This is so egregious. Well, that's at least. All right, he's aiming down sight though. He's aiming down sight. I ain't gonna hate on that. Your boy Marcos, deuces.